You guys did a documentary, like a little documentary with Noisy, and there was a bunch of guns in the video. And then you guys said in an interview that all that was scripted. Talk about that.
Yeah, they came to us
That
with
interview was that interview, you know what I mean? Different interview, that
Yeah.
interview, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Noisy, they shot a hell of a movie.
Yeah, they shot a good movie, man.
That's what the interview said.
Yeah, man, they came to us with some movie scripts. We shot it. It is what it is, though. We got more movies coming out.
So it was Noisy's idea to do all that?
He shot a hell of a movie. That was a nice movie. You know what I mean? Everything that's on TV, he's put it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never shot reality TV.
I mean, do you feel that they were trying to, kind of paint a negative kind of stereotype of y'all? Or, was this something that y'all, just thought was just a movie shit?
Man, if they need me to, if HBO come to me and tell me they need me to be the meanest killer they want me to be, I will be it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's what any dude with the camera, it's not about, I know it ain't real. You put a camera in front of me, bro, we just gonna get this money.
Gotta get the money.
So I interviewed this kid recently, this rapper kid named Slim Jesus. Y'all heard of him?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Okay. So Slim Jesus is a white kid out of Ohio. And he had a video with a whole bunch of guns, with, laser beams and everything else like that. And the video came out, it got viral, it got like 10 million views. And I did an interview with him, and I asked him about, how he grew up and, the people he grew up with and everything else like that. And he told me that
for the most part on the street shit, like, I got homies that are in that shit, and I know people who are and people around me. I mean, I'm not out here catching bodies and shit, obviously. Like, I'm fucking smart. But, like, I mean, I know people, and I've been, in some situations, but I'm not, like, out here fucking killing people.
As someone who grew up in that type of environment, like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like when you rap, it has to come from a place of experience? Or do you feel that in music, you could just make up whatever you want to make up?
Shit. That's what they doing now. Y'all let it be appropriate. So
that's how you want to rap.
You know what I mean? So it's up to the fans to judge if he real or not. Just like how you cracked them open in the interview. You know what I mean? So shit. When it's time for them interviews for these rappers, that's how you test it. And that's how you see if that shit up on a nigga or not, if it ain't on you. You know what I'm saying? When you got them interviews with these guys like you know what I mean, you gotta just be ready to answer the questions. And answer the questions on how you feel and where you from, and that shit gonna spill at you. You know what I mean? I would talk about the best, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That shit this lame shit don't come with me, you know what I mean? So, not necessarily saying that shit lame, but I'm just saying.
You gotta stay 10 toes, man. You gotta be ready for everything, no matter what gonna happen. It's what you wanna do, it come with a lot of stuff, so you gotta be prepared.
I mean, but when people listen to Migos, they listen for like a certain type of thing. Like they're looking, like for example, when I listen to hip hop, when I listen to the Migos, like I want y'all to put me in Atlanta. I want you to put me in that place where y'all grew up at and how y'all experienced and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't expect every single thing that y'all say to have happened, but, it seems like hip hop is different from other forms of music where there is a whole thing of keeping it real and, representing where you're from and stuff like that. Do you think that still applies to hip hop? Or do you think at this point it don't matter no more?
I mean, sometimes it depends on what kind of song you making. You know what I mean? What type of music you want to make. You know what I'm saying? If you talking that real shit on the beat, you got to speak that real shit on the beat. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a story and you want to tell a story on how you goddamn want to get this money and want to live lavish, so tell a story about how you want to live lavish and drive and eat fancy cars. If you want to talk about how you hit these hoes last night on the road, talk about how you hit the hoes, and you know what I'm saying? It's just whatever you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the shit sound good. It's all about putting it on the beat. Now, it's all about sounding good on the beat. You know what I mean? So
Nowadays, anything get dropped, Black.
That's like you said, the man.
That's why people like us gotta, you know what I'm saying? Keep the game right.
I mean, do you think that when you're a rapper and you talk about street shit, that people gonna try to test it to a certain degree?
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to see what you're about.
They go with anybody, man. That go if you go down the road. That go if you goddamn in the hood. If you goddamn, everybody gonna try
Another
to.
nigga state.
Yeah, everybody, niggas gonna try to. You know what I'm saying? Not us, but I'm just saying, anybody gonna want to see what you do till you got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. I mean, when y'all started to really blow up, did you guys have to have more security, and did you guys have to start moving differently? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, what comes with success, you get a lot of love, but you also get a lot of hate.
Man, yeah, man, you always gotta change how you move when you get money. You know what I mean? So that just come with life. You know what I'm saying? You become a bigger target. You know what I mean? You don't know what these nigga motives be. So, and you just gotta keep it tight, keep it real with your fam. But we ain't having no problems then, and we ain't too much worried about it. And we ain't tripping over problems. You know what I mean? They come and go. We know how to handle our business, and we done been in position where we had to handle our business, and y'all done seen them, so we ain't got to prove nothing no more. We just trying to come in, do our show, kick it, you know what I'm saying, and get up out of there.
I mean, when y'all started to really pop off, and I've gone through this myself, the people around you start to change. Like the people who may have been around a little bit before y'all blew up, and I'm talking about myself as well, is once they see that you're successful, they feel like they're owed a piece of that. And if you don't give them a piece of that, then they start to turn on you. I mean, did you guys go through that at all?
Nah.
We ain't never got close to nobody like that to make them think about it. You know what I'm saying? When we depart, they'll feel that type of way about us or something.
We don't kick it with nobody like that. We don't make people feel like, you know what I'm saying?
That you
Niggas,
obligated to me.
we make everybody work, make everybody do their part. Everybody on our team got their own money, they gonna do their own grind, so we ain't leaning on each other. They need me, I'm there. If I need them, they there.
And they been there since day one.
So what was really different, like when y'all signed to 300, what really was different, about the music in terms of how it got out and stuff like that? Was it pretty much the same, or was y'all, or did it really boost you in terms of having, a bigger distribution company behind you?
Nothing was different. Nothing changed. It was seem like we you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing changed. That's all I can say. Ain't nothing was different. We kept it.
Okay. Now quality control, like who are all the artists in quality control right now?
Migos,
Flipper.
Skipper the Flipper,
Rich.
Rich the Kid, OG Macko, Young Greatness,
Johnny Cinco.
Johnny Cinco, Jose Guapo.
Okay. Now, what was the whole thing with OG Macko in terms of the whole dab and dance thing? With the Flipper Man.
I don't know, man. That man
he
just
said that Flipper Man brought dab into the forefront, not the Migos.
he just don't. I mean, and we brought Flipper to the forefront, so that's how that been my nigga. Flipper been my boy since goddamn
That's
6th
fam.
grade. You know what I'm saying? So we been raised on the north. He don't know where we came from. That's all. He just spoke out of turn.
I can
It's
call
all
right
good.
now, Black.
And everything cool. You know what I mean? It's just some in-house shit, and niggas don't know what's going on. Like when I see Flipper pop, I feel like that's what we brought up. That's what we came. Y'all gonna see a lot of rappers from the north. Flipper's from the north side, and Flipper is a Migo. He's wild ran Flipper. You know what I mean? So if you heard all our songs, you always heard Flipper in the songs as the shooter. So it depends on who asks you.
Okay, yeah, because I'm looking at the tweets now. You guys actually responded and said that Flipper is Migos family.
Man, come on, man. Migo family, man.
I think he's feeling the same aggression that a lot of people are feeling, like the whole, where he said, I've been out for months and years before him. Yeah, a lot of people have been out a lot longer than me and not blown up, nearly as quickly or whatever. So a lot of people have that, that built up that feeling about it, and that's okay.
So he said, you got any scripts? I said, nigga, I'll be right back. Ain't bullshit. Got in the car, nigga, went over to Press's house, got the script, foolish. So brought it back, handed it to the nigga. The nigga gave me a check for $1 million